I thought it was interesting that, well, I thought it was interesting that right off the bat you pointed out cultural differences in like who has the right to know diagnoses. Um, Only then later on did I realize that it's a core theme throughout this whole case, throughout the whole movie. Um, I have never really thought to myself about, really asked myself the ethics about does someone have the right to know a diagnosis of theirs? I can certainly see it from both sides. You should be entitled to information about your body. But I also understand for use. And although I can't explain right now, a good example is why it's a good thing. I can see it being a good thing for our group mentality overall. Maybe like seeing the elders as a source of strength uh, throughout their whole lives and not like declining in their old age would be my guess. So I only realized halfway through that it was being told the lie about, and she's also the sick one. I didn't, I don't know why I didn't piece that together sooner, but I was like, oh, that really changed things. Um, it made me it had me questioning, because you guys brought up grief, but you did not mention any passing yet. Unless I missed it, we're led to believe that Nene lives throughout most of the movie. So it had me questioning whether someone can start the grieving process before a loved one is passed. I don't see why not. Um, I just can see how it would be. It would complicate things. Um, Grief, guilt, and cultural consideration. That's what the three things that stood out as playing major roles in this case. In my So it was interesting that you guys asked about transparency because that's exactly what is causing so many of those issues: the lack of transparency, lack of being allowed to be transparent. Into practice where she can reprocess emotions. That's definitely a good way to utilize the strength-based concept that we use here in social work. Um, no saving face is a common cultural thing. Oh, you had asked about cultural considerations. Um, question. I know this saving face is a common cultural thing where people down of an event as a way to protect their family or maintain a reputation of strength. Uh, Thinking that maybe not always be as honest as they could be with mental health professional environments. And then you asked about a trauma-informed mindfulness technique. One of my favorites is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually do it often as I should, but it's like list 5 things you see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can touch. And the reason is because trauma can pull into certain mental emotional spaces that are not necessarily healthy for us to be ruminating in. And the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 practice helps to you in the present, helps to really bring you back to right now, force you to realize that that's not where you are right now. You're in the present, and it's a totally different situation, and that is that comes with being in the present moment. But I mean, overall, I think you guys did a great job. I definitely will be finding this video now.